Okay guys, this video is gonna be teaching the slow foxtrot, international style. So, not American style smooth, not Latin, not rhythm, international standard, okay? So, there are gonna be two steps we're gonna focus on today. So this is level 1. In competition, this would be considered newcomer level, starting from the very beginning. Foxtrot is considered to be the most difficult ballroom dance, and we're gonna go over why it's considered the most difficult. Honestly, I think in American style, Foxtrot is probably the easiest dance.
Yeah, I agree.
But international, the most difficult.
Definitely the most difficult.
So we're going to go over two super important steps in this video, and then we might have to practice this quite a bit. Feather step is one of them, and a 3-step is the other one.
We call the feather step the $1 million step. This is the one that all of the best dancers in the world, all of us competitive dancers, we like to say that we spent $1 million trying to perfect our feather step. We spent our second $1 million, if we had that, trying to perfect our 3-step. So these steps are ultra important, and trying to really focus to getting them right off the bat is going to give you a great starting jumping off base for your foxtrot.
Okay, now we're going to start with the feather step. I will do my part. I'll help Kora do her part. She's going to talk. I might say something, but she's going to kind of tell the ladies what to do. We'll do it from a couple different angles so you can see better, because here the angles do matter. Now the first thing to go over, we're going to try to open hold with a little more space. The first thing to remember is the alignment. So Kora is going to be slightly to my right in order for my left foot to go to the outside and my right foot to go to the inside. The tracking in this dance is the most difficult, and I think that's what makes it tricky for people, especially when we start. So if I just show my step, and then Kora's going to explain her step. I'm going to do the feather step. Feather step is 3 steps, literally 3 walks. It seems like it should be pretty simple. I'm going to go forward on my right foot, straight forward. I'm going to go forward on my left foot. And then I'm going to forward on the right foot, but I'm going to go forward on the track of my left foot. So those are my 3 steps. So if I do that one more time, I go forward on the right, forward on the left, and forward on the right. So it seems pretty simple, right? Okay, the next thing we're going to do, so once you get that, the next thing we're going to do, and actually I'll have Kora do her part real quick.
So girls, your part is going to go back on the left foot. Now, when we take our next step back, we're going to make sure that we're not going the same track this way, but our left foot is going to go slightly a little bit like underneath our left or our right shoulder. Yeah, so if we go back here, my right foot is going underneath the right shoulder. Now when I take my left foot back, it's going to go along the same track as my right foot. So if I pull my right foot back in a straight line right now, it's going to hit my toe. That's what we mean by the same track. So if we do it now facing you, on the first step, Simeon walks in between my feet. Now I'm not going to go straight back. I'm going to go a little bit diagonal, so as you can see, right underneath the shoulder. Now on the next step, we're both going to step on the same track as our other foot. So my left foot is in the same track as my right foot, and Simeon's right foot is on the same track as his left foot.
And notice I'm outside partner, so I'm outside the lady's feet. So if the lady takes too wide of a step on the second step, so we go 1, 2, now all of a sudden she's going to be in my way. So ladies, don't go so far to the side. So
just underneath your shoulder.
So if we do it all the way through, we're going to count it slow, quick, quick. Yeah? So one more time. And a slow in foxtrot is 2 counts. So 1, 2. So we go slow, quick, quick. Okay. Go from this angle. You have to see it from here. We go slow, quick, quick. Good. When you get it pretty comfortable with this hold, try to go a little bit closer. So we're going to be like this. I'm going to go forward my right foot. I go slow, quick, quick. Or from this angle, I go slow, quick, quick. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to work on a little bit is footwork. Yeah, so this is not super critical, but please practice it a little bit just to get a feel for it. The more you practice it like this from the beginning, the better you're going to be long term, yeah? You don't have to relearn it. So my footwork on the first step is just like a normal walk. Outside in the parking lot, I go heel, toe, And the reason I say heel toe is that I'm going to start to rise out of this foot. Then I go toe on my left foot, and then I land on a toe heel. In ballroom dancing, when we go down, from up high to down low, we always do a toe heel. Same as you would do when you go down the stairs. You don't do heel when you jump off of a chair or something very high. You land toe heel first, right? So for the same reason, I go toe, heel toe, toe, toe heel. So if you watch my feet, I go heel toe, toe, toe heel. Okay? Kora is going to do.
My footwork is going toe heel on every single step. So my foot is going to start on the toe, and then as I roll through my foot, I put my heel down. Then I do the next one, start on the toe. As I put my heel down, I'm rolling through the foot. On the last step, start on the toe, and as I roll through the foot, put my heel down. Now, one quick thing that I want you guys to notice, part of what it means when we say heel in standard or smooth footwork means that we are dragging our heel across the floor. So if you watch me again, and this time, watch that foot as I bring it in underneath me. So I go toe heel, and see this foot drags. Now I'm gonna go toe heel, now this foot is dragging. Last one is toe heel, this foot is dragging. So I'm dragging that heel in underneath me. The other thing that I want you to really pay attention to is how quickly you put your heel down. So this is a really common mistake that girls make. We go toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Now suddenly we're pulling the guy on top of us, okay? So we need to make sure, this is our goal, is that as I take my step, I'm gonna go toe. Now this heel is not gonna touch the ground until my other foot is underneath me. So then I do the next one, toe. Now watch my right foot, this one back here is gonna stay until my feet are touching. Now my last one, I'm gonna go toe, but my heel is gonna stay up until my feet are touching. If you can master that technique, you're gonna be in a really good position to make sure that you are not pulling the guy on top of you.
Okay, now we're off to the 3 steps. So we got the feather step, now we're going to do the 3 step. 3 step has 3 steps. Technically in the technique book it has 4. Some people argue about that, but it's really 3 steps, yeah? It's going to go directly after the feather step. So most of you probably don't have enough space at home to do this, but on the dance floor you can go all the way down the long side of the floor. It's straight, feather step, 3 step, feather step, 3 step, feather step, 3 step. To make it around the corner, you just curve that feather step and 3 step, feather step, 3 step, feather step, 3 step, and then you go down the next long side. So this combination is perfect. If you learn it, you can come to a social dance and you can do the foxtrot, yeah? Now the 3 steps starts, it's basically 3 steps forward for the man, just like the feather step, 3 steps back for the lady, just like the feather step. There's slight differences, and so we'll go over that. The main difference is that I start on the opposite foot of the feather step. So the feather step went right, left, right for the man. The 3 steps gonna go left, right, left. Yeah, so it's just opposite feet.
Ladies, your steps are gonna be the natural opposite of the man. So the feather step went left, right, left. Your 3 step is gonna go right, left, right.
So I'll go ahead and I'll explain what I do. I'll go one direction, Kora will explain it one direction, then we're gonna go toward the video camera and we're gonna explain what we do and give you some tips. So 3 step, if you remember the feather step started on the right, 3 steps gonna start on the left. We finished somewhere outside partner, but for now we're just going to ignore that. I'm going to go forward on my left foot. My left foot, again, if I show you in this alignment, my left foot lines up with the outside of her legs. My right foot lines up with the inside of the legs. So if you find yourself after the feather step being too far apart, you need to do it again. Make sure that you're in the correct alignment. So Kora is slightly offset. We call this right front to right front. So the right front of her body lines up with the right side of my body. Okay, so back to the 3 step. Here we go, I'm gonna go forward on my left foot. We're gonna do it in practice hold again. So forward on my left foot, outside partner, outside of her feet. Yeah, I'm gonna go forward. Now this is tricky. I need to swing my leg forward between her legs. So careful not to drift. What I aim for is Kora's spine. Yeah, because I know that the 2 legs, ladies' legs are gonna be the 2. There's really no more, but the legs are gonna be, one's gonna be on the left of the spine and the other one's on the right of the spine. So I think if I aim for the spine, I'm gonna miss both legs, yeah?
That's, ladies, if you're making sure that you're going straight back and not going in a funny direction.
Yeah, if you change your alignment really quickly, the guy might not be able to read it, especially when we're really working on the steps. So again, I go outside, or it's just straight forward, because the left foot's always outside. And then with this one, I'm gonna go between her legs straight forward toward her spine, I'm going to go forward between her legs, and the last one's going to go outside again. So if I go toward the camera, yeah, it's going to go wrong foot. It's going to go forward. So you see, when I say outside, it really just straight forward, yeah? So I go straight forward. Now my right foot's going to swing between her legs, straight forward really. If we're in the correct alignment, this should be easy to do. And then the last step is straight forward. So I'll have Kora explain her steps just like that as I go forward and she goes backwards.
So ladies, we're going to go backwards on the right foot and we're going to go straight backwards. Now the left foot is going to go straight backwards and the right foot goes straight backwards. What's really, really important is that we're not taking our feet out to the side anywhere, yes?
Just because you're home, no drinking before dancing this. Yeah, big
Have
problem.
a glass of wine after you get this.
Yeah. So we're going to go forward, she's going to go back. Straight line. You see how we're straight with each other? I go between her legs, she goes straight back, and then I go straight forward with the left leg. So it's all, we would say it's all in line, okay? Now, I'll do a little bit of footwork, yeah? Men's footwork is actually, this step is considered to be a little bit unique. For you guys it won't be because it's step number 2, but it's unique because you have 2 heels in a row. So the first step is, we would call it heel. Even though my toe goes on the ground, because I don't rise out of this foot, we just call it heel. If I rose out of the foot, I'll say heel toe. So even though my toe touches the floor, we will say it's a heel. So just like a normal walk, heel. So even though my toe's down, I'm not going up with it. Now this one becomes a heel. So heel, but because I rise, it's actually heel toe. And the last one is toe heel. As usual, when we go down, it's toe heel. So the footwork for a 3-step is heel, heel toe, toe heel. So it goes heel, heel toe, and toe heel. Okay? And the cool thing is, Kora's footwork, and actually I'll go this way as well. Kora's footwork is the same as the feather step.
Yes.
Lucky.
So we're going toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Yeah, now all the things that I mentioned in the feather step, you're going to apply to your 3-step as well. So number 1, that means that we go back on the toe, but as we roll off that front foot, we're dragging the heel. Go on the toe, but as we roll off this foot, we drag the heel. Put the toe backwards first, but as you roll off this foot, drag the heel. And the other thing that we're still applying from the feather step is the timing of when our heel touches the floor. So our heel is not going to go down onto the floor until our feet are together. So if I show that with Simeon, we go toe. Now watch, my foot is still up, still up. Now my heel touches the ground. Now I take the next step, my heel stays up, stays up, stays up, stays up. Now it touches the ground. Then the final step, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Now it touches the ground. That way we make sure that we don't pull our guy on top of us.
Okay guys, it is time for us to put the feather step and the 3-step together. Now we don't have as much space, so we're going to just probably do it one time and maybe show you how to repeat it. At home you might not have this much space either. Hopefully you have a hallway you can do it in. But we're going to put the feather step and the 3-step together. That is your homework for this week.
Now, if you do have a long hallway at home, this is actually the perfect combination to practice in that hallway because we're not necessarily rotating anywhere. It doesn't take a lot of space laterally, you just need a length. Yeah? If your hallway is carpeted, take your shoes off, put your socks on, and practice it with your socks. That way you can get the slide of the feet and you'll still be able to figure out how we do feather step and 3-step repetitively across the floor.
So we're going to count it in a little bit, but for now we said that the feather step had 3 steps and the 3-step had 3 steps. So just to distinguish between all of them, let's count it 1, 2, 3, and the 3-step would be 4, 5, 6, and then the feather step would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not how we're going to count it later to music, but just so we distinguish each step, because there is one step that's outside partner, and I want you guys to know which one that is. So I'm going to go the opposite, not toward the camera, just it's going to be hard to see the outside partner, but I'll show it to you in a second, because we won't fit it otherwise. So my feather step goes forward on the right foot, now count 1, 2, 3, and then on the 3-step I'll count 4, 5, 6, and now I can continue it one more time. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, okay? So practice that, count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, practice it like that, okay? The reason I wanted to count it like this, and I'll do it actually very small steps toward the camera so you can see it, I'll get as much space as possible. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Okay, now when you, the reason we're gonna count it like this is that the third step, 1, 2, 3 of the feather step is the one that goes outside partner. Yeah, so if we go forward on the right, it goes 1, 2, 3 is outside partner. It's the only one, and then 4, 5, 6 is normal. And then 1, 2, 3 is outside partner. So the third step is always outside partner. If I go in this direction, I'll count out exactly which step is outside partner. So if I start on my right foot, I go 1, 2, I'm outside of Kora's feet, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So every time I count 3, I'm outside partner. Now in reality, to music, we're gonna count it slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So in other words, what we counted as 1 and what we counted as 4, it's gonna be long. Yeah, so it's gonna be twice as long as the 2 and the 3 and the 5 and the 6. Yeah, so we counted slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And as a result, the 3 is going to end, the 3 that goes outside partner is going to end up being your second quick. So it's going to go slow, quick, outside partner on the second quick.
Now, because of the difficulty of Foxtrot, we want you guys to just focus on getting that step pattern down, getting your inside and outside partners down. We'll go into actually teaching you guys how to count the Foxtrot and how you actually do it to music in the next class. But right now, just focus on getting that step pattern down because, like we said before, Foxtrot really is the most difficult dance.
Okay guys, so that is your homework for this week. See if you can get that done. And we're going to keep adding some elements, some steps. This is level 1 Foxtrot International Style.
All right guys, we'll see you next week. Bye.